It's actually afternoon. It's about 3 o'clock. I'm really sorry. Welcome to day 21. I am just nipping to the chemist. Josh needs some Bonjela, so I'm just nipping there. And I'm all wrapped up. Feel very, very cosy. Yeah, sorry, it's been a bit of a busy morning. I'll explain about that later, but yeah, it's been a bit hectic this morning, so it's the first time I've managed to pick up the camera and chat with you all. And now we're off on a walk. It's not that cold, actually. I'm saying it's freezing. It's not really. 7 degrees, Josh has just told me. 7 degrees. Oh, what is that noise? I hope all you guys are okay. Oh, it's really sunny as well. It's beautiful out here. Really gorgeous. That's a big Land Rover like place there. They do Land Rovers up. It's really cool. Right, I'm nearly there, so I'm going to be back in. Hello everybody. It's now 5:15. Oh, I'm sorry for the lack of vlog all day long. It's been a busy day. First of all, thank you so much for all the lovely comments about Finn. His heel is absolutely fine. I thought it would be. He'd just given it a bad knock and he just needed to rest it last night. He's absolutely fine. He's much better today. I'm just making some mitts for Josh, which I've decided I can make before Christmas. I know. What am I doing? I've just cast them on. I'm using, luckily I did write down what I did for Danny. So I'm just modifying that for Josh. Because he really wants them the same as Danny's. And I was going on the other day about finding a pattern. I had some great pattern ideas, but he wants them like Danny's. So I've just gone down a needle size for Josh, and I'm hoping these are going to fit. So when I get to the end of this row, I will show you what they're looking like so far. I'm just holding 2 yarns together because I didn't have any DK weight that Josh liked. He wanted like a nicer looking yarn than just a plain one. He wanted a bit of variegation in it. So I'm just holding, these are both 2 of Danny's yarns. And it's coming out like that, which I thought is really, really nice. I've just started the thumb increases now. And thank you for all the comments on my cardigan. I think I must just say I'm really, really, really rubbish at all social media. I do try and put projects on Instagram more so than anything so I can add it to my Ravelry easier, because if you put hashtag Ravelry on your Instagram post, it links your Ravelry and your Instagram together. So it makes adding photos to Instagram really, really easy. And then I'll put something on and then I feel really guilty because I'm hardly on Instagram, but I'm just so rubbish at social media. I really am. I very, very, very rarely use Facebook. I'll have a quick flick on it, but then I find that it's just so much doom and gloom on Facebook. It just upsets me. So I go on it, I'm on it for less than 10 seconds and I think this is why I don't use Facebook. Oh, hang on, she's got a bauble. Hang on. So then I go onto Instagram when I need to post a project, and then I feel really guilty that I haven't been on it in days. I do use it for messages. If I get a message, I do reply on Instagram. But it makes me feel so guilty, so I'm really sorry that I'm rubbish. So I've been on today and I've been looking at all the lovely projects that I've missed out seeing for goodness knows how long. So yeah, I'm really sorry about that. That's really like rubbish of me. I'm just bad with social media. Really, really bad with it. Yeah, so thank you for all the comments on the cardigan. I haven't taken it off. I absolutely love it. So I best tell you what happened yesterday. I think some of you have been wondering. First of all, he's absolutely fine. Jack came in yesterday with a tail injury. It didn't look too great. Obviously, we took him straight down to the vets, and it's a cat bite that's done some actual damage to his nerves. The end of his tail is useless. So, unfortunately, Jack needs his tail amputating. They've sent him back home again. He's home now with antibiotics because he needs to get those into his system. And we're looking at surgery in the next couple of days for him. So yesterday it was just like, oh my God, I think we were both just in shock. So it's been a morning of just ringing round and trying to get everything sorted out for him. He's got to get the antibiotics into his system. They're looking at surgery in the next few days. Whether it's done before Christmas or just after, I need to speak to the vet again tomorrow. He's perfectly fine to be at home. He just basically has no feeling in his tail. It's damaged his nerves and it just needs to come off. So that's what went on yesterday. It was just, like I said, the vet was more in shock that he's absolutely fine. He's not in any pain because the nerves have gone. You know, he was purring away, taking treats, having a good old time. We didn't like the cat cage on the way to the vets, hated that. He hasn't been in the cage since he was a kitten. So he absolutely hated that bit. But other than that, he's absolutely fine. So, yeah. I'm speaking to the vet again tomorrow. They're going to decide when the surgery needs to happen, but it'll either be before Christmas or after. It's just with the vets being closed over Christmas, if he needs any care afterwards, the vets aren't going to be there. So that is what went on, and it has just been, I think, like I say, me and Danny were both just in shock. But he'll be fine. We'll get him there. So that was that. Needless to say, we still have not wrapped presents. We need to get on with that. We really do. It's not going to happen now today. Because I'm looking over there because every single time I pick up the camera to vlog, the dog decides that she's not getting near enough attention that she normally needs, and she just runs around either getting the baubles off the fireplace, which I've got so neatly placed, and they look so pretty, and she thinks she can play with those, or she's got a toy box. She's got toys in a bed and she's got toys on the floor. She'll have a toy of the day on the sofa at all times, but she has an extra toy box, and it's kept at the side of Danny's, where Danny's TV is for his PlayStation. No. The reason the box is there is because it's a barrier. Anybody else have this? Please tell me you do. It's a barrier because the cats like to go behind the TV where the PlayStation is and knock it off. So the box is where it is as a barrier for the cats. It really does sound like a crazy house, doesn't it? So she started, when I'm vlogging, to try and dig the box off where it is to knock it down to get all the toys out. And there must be 20 toys in there. She's got so many. She's got about 5 in a bed over there. She's got all the toys in the toy box, plus the toy that she normally has on the sofa. So when I was looking over there, Danny was he was showing her all the toys to see which one she wanted. Honestly, this is such a pampered dog. So yeah, that has been that. So present wrapping will happen tomorrow. We need to get our finger out and get on with that. She is currently, she's got a duck out at the moment. Anyway, how's everybody doing? How are you all doing? I hope you're all okay. I was really, when I put this cardigan on Instagram earlier, it was really nice because it was such a nice response. And I know that it's not everybody's cup of tea. I know it's bright and in your face. I know that not everybody likes it. But you were all just so kind. So thank you so much for that. It was really, really nice. I finished the socks. I finished them last night. I haven't put them on, I've saved them, so I want to wear them on Christmas Eve, but these are the gingerbread socks. The reason I've left them down here is if these go up to my sock box, I know I'm going to put them on, so I'm saving them for Christmas Eve, so they're down here. Yeah, I've started Josh's mitts. I got a bit, once I'd finished the cardigan and then I'd finished the other socks, the only other thing I'm working on are the Advent socks. So I was thinking, what am I going to knit on? And I've got my triangulum blanket, but I just didn't want to knit on it. So I thought I'll just do Josh's mitts because he really wants them. But I think I've now promised them in before Christmas. Why do we do this to ourselves? Which means I've put myself on a deadline. And I just think, why do this? Why not just sit? He wasn't expecting me to start them till next week. Hello, have you got it? So, yeah, now I've put myself on a deadline with a pair of mittens. Honestly, ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So, yes, I'll stop saying all the time. Can we believe that it's Christmas in 4 days? 4 days' time and it's Christmas. It has gone so fast this month. I seem to have blinked and the month has gone. It's been totally, utterly crazy. It really has. We're planning to do the shop on Friday morning. This could have been a good decision or a bad decision. If Jack needs to go for his surgery on Friday morning, I'm going to have to rethink when we do the shop, because otherwise we'll be going super early for the shopping. I normally like to go to the supermarket. I'm sorry if you can hear that. She's decided she's killing the toy. Ruby, I know what I'll do. I'll put the camera on it. Always makes her stop. Rubles. Rubles. Everybody's watching you. No, they're not on the table, darling. Rubes. Up here. Rubes. She smelt the candles on the table. Oh no, she's seen my pen. She's been eating my row counters. 2 row counters she's eaten. Do you remember me showing you through my notions pouch the other week? I said, I've got all these row counters. I don't even need all these row counters anymore. She's eaten 2. So now I'm down to 2 row counters. And she's chewed my crochet hook. Look. In fact, it's in that bag. What? She got hold of this the other day. Where is it? Danny had to... Get down. Danny had to file it. Look. That's my last 3mm Addy. Because the other one is even worse. These are my favourite crochet hooks. And now, because it's Danny's filed it down a bit, but still when you're crocheting, because that bit hits my hand, it's really sharp and irritating. Whoa. I'll put some in my C2C as well. Yeah. I'll show you that while I've got it out. Alright. I'm all about the brights at the moment, aren't I? I just need the colour. I think it's because it's winter. I just need the colour. She's been such a diva. Anyway. So shopping is Friday. Danny's children are coming Friday. And then hopefully everything's done. The presents are done and I can just relax and look forward to the big day. Is anybody else having a stressful week? I'm not stressing about anything. There is no point. Whatever needs to happen will happen. Whatever needs to get done will get done. It always does. There is no point in stressing. But sometimes you just think, really? I'm just pleased that Jack is okay. Like I say, he's absolutely fine. He's running around. He's moaning because he hasn't got his... The favourite biscuits are Whiskers, crunchy and tender. They will eat Go-Cat and they'll eat normal Whiskers, but the favourite ones are Whiskers, crunchy and tender. So he wants Whiskers, crunchy and tender. And what he does with those is there's like these little yellow biscuits in them. He takes all the biscuits out and spits them out. You probably see when I'm vlogging in the kitchen, there's always biscuits around the cat bowl. That's because Jack takes all the other biscuits out and just eats the yellow ones that are his favourite. There must be a certain flavour or something. So he's been moaning that he's got no Whiskers, crunchy and tender. But I'm not hitting at a supermarket unless I absolutely have to. I went to the co-op earlier to get some milk and some bread. They didn't have any in, so he's got to put up with Go-Cat. But yeah, he's absolutely fine, bless him. The dog, on the other hand, is not. She's over there. Ruby, come here. Honestly. Wait. It's because I'm vlogging and she's not getting the attention. Anyway, how's everybody doing with Advent projects? Can you let me know in the comments? I'd love to know how you're all getting on with your Advent projects. I am super pleased with what I chose this year. I really am. And I know so many people are knitting the anthology throw, which is just I am jealous. I'm actually jealous of the people knitting that because I loved that pattern. So let me know in the comments what you're knitting on and whether you're hitting your goals and they're ready, or if you're still trying to get gift knits done. He's giving her a blanket to calm her down. If you're still trying to get gift knits done, let me know in the comments how you're getting on. I'd love to know. I feel like I've achieved something this year. I really do. And then obviously next year, because I'm doing the Test Your Limits Mal and I've got so many plans, that's where I'm going to like, all the plates that I'd be spinning at the beginning of the year will just fall. And I'll be left with 1,000,001 whips and oh my God, what am I going to do? So let me know what you're working on. And let me know if any of you are planning to take part in the make-along that I'm running in January. It starts January the 1st. I'm going to be going out next week and getting my yarn. I think I'm using the... I'll show you one here. Hang on. That's what I want to use for my cardigan. And I'm making the Fireside cardigan. Wow, that made my eyes go a bit bright. So let me know if you're joining in and what you're doing. I'd love to know. I'm also taking part in Mandy's make-along, which is the Stephen West, the Starflake. She's, oh, what's she called it now? I'm following the hashtag. I'm following the hashtag. Oh, let me see if I can find it on Instagram. It's called, it's MM Starflake. To share it, and then MM Starflake FO for your finished shawl. It's the Starflake make-along. I'll put that on the screen. So that starts on the 1st of January as well, which I am taking part in. Dear Designs, I believe, is also... Will you stop doing that? Is also running the Year of the Sock again. So I'm looking forward to that. So I'm going to be taking part in that again. And Judy at Witch Piece Craft is running... Oh, what's Judy's called now? Goodness me. So Judy's is the hashtag Yarn Vacation AU. I'll pop that on the screen as well. And that is a fantastic one as well. So head on over to Judy's channel if you want to take part in that one. It sounds fantastic. I'm taking part in that one in secret. Yeah, I'm not going to say anything because I don't want to give anything away, but I'm doing something a little bit different with mine. So I'm doing that one in secret. So I will link Mandy's channel in the description box below if you want to take part in the Starflake make-along. I will link Judy's channel down below if you want to take part in her make-along. And I will link Denise's channel below if you want to take part in the sock-along. And... for those of you knitting socks, did you know there's a new Stephen West pattern out on Thursday? I have been waiting for these socks. They are the honeycomb socks. I've seen him making them on his channel, and I've been, oh my God, just eyeing them up, waiting. I think he's bringing out a Year of the Sock, as far as I know, and he's releasing a sock pattern every month for a year. The first one are the honeycomb socks. They come out on Thursday. Oh my God. Let's see if I can show you them. That's on his Instagram, I think. Stephen West. My final pattern of the year comes out this Thursday. West Knits Year of the Socks 2023. How exciting. So super, super excited about that. So that is all my plans so far for next year. I've got a lot going on. I have one more make-along that I want to run. And my make-along will finish 1st of June because in July I want to run another make-along. And that is going to be Christmas in July. And it is purely and simply to make a Christmas jumper in July. So if you'd like to take part in that, have a think. That's going to run in July. because I really want to do a Christmas jumper. So we'll just do the 1st of July till the end of July, and you've just to make a Christmas jumper. So I'm going to try and get all my projects, all my big projects off, and then just spend July just doing that. How exciting. Anyway, I've waffled on at you for 20 minutes. I am so sorry. Hopefully I'll get a little bit of this edited out. I'm sorry the vlog's been a little bit different. It may be a little bit different for the rest of the week, but if you can put up with me just sitting and having a chat at the end of each day, just while we get some of the things sorted, then I really appreciate you still coming along to spend some time with me. I hope that you're all okay, and I hope nobody's stressing. Remember, it's only Christmas. It's only one day. Everything, whatever doesn't get done, it doesn't matter. It's not the end of the world. So I'm going to see you tomorrow for day 22. Have a lovely evening, everybody. Bye-bye.